Morning, guys. John here. We have the gist for today for July the 7th, titled God in Each Other. One aspect of our spiritual awakening comes through the new understanding of our higher power that we develop by sharing another addict's recovery. Basic text, page 52. We've heard it said that we often see God most clearly in one another. We see the truth of this when we practice our 12th step. When we carry the recovery message to another addict, we sense the presence of a power greater than ourselves. And as we watch the message take hold, we realize something else. It's the message that brings recovery, not the messenger. A higher power, not our own power. It is the source of change that begins when we carry the message to a still suffering addict. As the message does its work, transforming the lives of another addict, we see a higher power in action. We watch as acceptance and hope replace denial and despair. Before our very eyes, the first traces of honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness begin to appear. Something's happening inside this person, something bigger and more powerful than either of us. We're watching the God we've come to understand at the work in someone else's life. We see the higher power in them, and we know with greater certainty than ever that this higher power is in us too, as a force driving our recovery. Just for today, as I carry the message of recovery to other addicts, I will try to pay attention to the power behind the message. Today, as I watch other addicts recover, I will try to recognize the God in them so I can better recognize the God in myself. This is a really good reading. And, the carrying the message to the still suffering addict is, so important and such a big part of recovery. It's such a big part of my recovery. Um, and, you know, it is my higher power who I choose to call God. It's nothing that I can do personally. I wouldn't be here without my higher power, without God. And I wouldn't be doing these videos. I wouldn't be clean. I wouldn't be alive at this point. And I truly believe that. So every day, I wake up, I pray, excuse me, and I pray that I can be of help to somebody else. And, it's just about passing on, what was so freely given to me through the program and my higher power. I hope everybody has a great day. Recovery is possible. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.